Hi, this is Peter Darts Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing your monthly astrology reading for Sagittarius for February 2021. So that's February 2021. Okay. Right, so what seems to be coming out here now is you want your lives to move off in a bit of a different direction, but there could be something now that you are actually walking away from, something you're a little bit emotional with. This could be anything to do with career, family, or relationships a little bit. It all depends what's going on around you at this particular time. But I think generally there is this feeling of moving off in a different direction, walking away from a situation. But I feel as though once you've done it, it feels better. But when I've just noticed, I have got family here. Family's coming out very strong with you, so it could be a situation to do with family. Okay, there's also a feeling as well, perhaps some disagreements to do with money. So here's money coming out here very strong. In fact, most of the cards are to do with money. So arguments over money, disagreements, and sort of not sure which way to go. But gradually towards the end of the month, the energy calms down and I feel like you've got a few things sorted out. But there is one particular person you seem to be really at loggerheads, and it's like it feels like they're not listening. And it could be that when you say walking away, that you're not actually physically walking away from them, but you're just walking away up here as if to say, you know what, I've had enough. I've done all I can. So you'll have to stand your ground there. But I just feel now it's in your capable hands to sort something out. One or two of you are definitely going to be focused on your careers. You want to earn more money. There could be a second job coming in, like a part-time job. It might be a good thing to do actually, to sort of get you back on track. But I do feel sort of long-term you might get a bit tired and drained with it. Like it might be a little bit too much. So just keep an eye on that a little bit, that you don't sort of overdo things, so to speak. But in the short term, it is a good idea. Right, let's have a look at work and career. Okay, so again, new energy coming in, wanting to focus on career, wanting to build money up, because you've got a bit of a concern over money. It's like you're trying to put money in perspective. But I feel as though some of you will pay debts off pretty quickly, actually. I feel so as the money starts rolling in, you're putting a bit of extra time in, and it's like you're getting down it pretty quick. And then a few of you might want to carry on earning this money to start saving or getting the things that you want, sort of, being able to pay for them instead of having it on debt, on credit, so to speak. So I just feel so overall you're going to be fine. But one or two of you as well, as the money starts coming in, you'll start to think about house moves, wanting to move into a bigger or better place. So I feel like a building up money for that, like a reserve. So I just feel as though it's all good there, it really is. So I just feel as though follow these things through, don't overthink it, but don't drain your energy either. Because I just get the feeling you're going to be working quite hard and you don't want either from other people. But here you are trying to hold on to this money and save it or paying things off. And I feel so it's good, don't worry. But just don't let it sort of upset you or upset other people, the amount of hours that you could be putting in. I feel like, yes, do it, but don't go mad. You might feel like you want to sort of get this money in case it sort of disappears, the overtime. But I don't think the overtime's going to disappear. Or the part-time job, you might think, I'll just have it, say, for 12 weeks I'll do it and that'll be enough. But then I think you'll carry on with it. Because once that money's coming in, you won't want to give it up because you'll miss it. So this is what you've got to be careful of. Right, so let's have a look at relationships. Okay, Right, I feel so one or two Sagittarians, you've got to be careful of sort of people you're not trusting, or you're not sure whether you can trust them, or you can rely on them maybe, as if to say if you ask them to do something, are they going to be there for you? So there's your mistrust a little bit, or not relying on them. You're a little bit pulled in different directions with partners, and it's really kind of playing on your mind. But I just feel so you'll figure it out, and you'll sort it out, and you'll do what's best for you. But gradually things do settle, but it takes a bit of time to come together, because this is your fate card, your hopes and wishes and dreams. So it's all there, and your Wheel of Fortune's backing you up, as if to say things will come good, but it just takes a little bit of time. For those of you single, you're definitely going to be thinking of looking forward now, as if to say, right, I'm sick of waiting now because of bloody COVID. I'm going to be out there now meeting people. And I feel so that's fine, but just make sure you do it safely, because it's all right, getting fed up and wanting to get out there. Certainly don't blame you. But I feel so, we're nearly through this mess now. So just be a little bit patient, and you will be able to start mixing socially, if you know what I mean. Okay, so it's about sort of looking forward, but also being guarded and protective of yourself. It's like being at a crossroads trying to figure out where you're going next, how you're getting there. But it'll take a bit of time, but you will get there, don't worry. And I feel as though those of you are tied, with someone, I just feel as though, the energy's a little bit up and down here. Energy's a little bit up and down, but again, overall, things will pick up. So it's like you are moving forward. So I just feel as though don't worry too much. I just think, we all have a moments of ups and downs, if you know what I mean. What I do want to look at you Sagittarians with is money. Yeah, it's weird. Money is just not coming into this at all. So I don't feel like money's that bad, but I just think you just need to rein it in. And then the amount of money that you sort of slow down on the spending, you could put away and save. If you feel so you need to get out there and get another job to bring some money to get it down quicker, fine, do it. But I just feel as though don't sort of overwhelm yourself. So don't do too many hours. Just do it slowly but surely. And then I feel so you'll be fine, because if you take on too much too quick, the energy is not good. So you just got to get it nice and balanced. But I feel like overall you'll be okay. So whatever concerns you've got with money, it says they're unfounded. But if you start worrying about it too much, it drains your energy. So you've just got to choose wisely what's the best thing to do. But overall, like I say, money's fine. You've just got to sit back and be logical. So it just feels though bit by bit, you're going to move forward. You're going to make some changes. You're going to sort money out, sort family out. And you've got to sort of stand up for yourself a little bit and make sure you're getting the respect back of the things you're trying to do. But I just feel so one or two people seem to be fighting against you, or not doing things the way you want them to do it. And I just feel so that feels a bit awkward. This could be children, where it just feels though you're trying to save money, but children are going and going and going at you, which, is what children are like. But at the end of the day, maybe if they have that certain age, then maybe you should perhaps push them to go and do a job. Or maybe you go out and earn the extra money, but for the things that they want, they've got to start doing a few chores to help you to go out and earn the extra money, because you've got less time at home. So, it's like it can't be a free ride. It can't be. It's just not going to happen. Times are tough, and I think sometimes we've given them too easy, and I just think, no, not anymore. It's like we're in a different world now, and it's like it's hard out there, and people are struggling, and everybody's got to pay their way a little bit. And some of us might be a bit soft with them, but still perhaps want a bit, and that's fine. But you've got to judge it. But I just feel as though bit by bit, I think, got to start looking at this in a realistic way. We have to pay for the bills. It doesn't hurt for the kids to do their bit as well. Okay, when they're at that age to sort of put on, the table. But if they're only schooling and whatever, maybe it's just giving them a few little chores for, to earn their things that they want a little bit, their pocket money, whatever you want to call it. You know, so I think money needs to be sorted, and it will be good for their future to get them to learn about money, because it isn't a handout. Life isn't like that. So you might agree with me on that one, you might not, but I'll let you think on it. So thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.